And day by day.
And day by day.
And day by
And
day.
day by day.
And day by
And day
day.
by day.
We get better and better.
We get better and better.
We get better and
We
better.
get better and better.
We get better and
We get better and better.
We get better and
We get better and better.
We get better and
We get better and better.
Who are we?
What's that?
Who are
What's
we?
that?
Who are
What's
we?
that?
Are we ready?
Chad! I got to see one high school football game before I started playing. Clay Lee was playing. I didn't know who he was. But what I saw, and they lost that night to Cairo. But what I saw was a bunch of jokers flying around, knocking the stew out of people. I couldn't believe how hard them jokers were hitting. I was about this tall, but about that big. And he was bigger than that. Looked like his arms stuck out like this. It was incredible. And I was like, no, I don't want this fight. So I followed him out there. And I became part of the tradition. I became part of the red, white, and blue. You should watch Mr. Terry when he says he's in the class of 71, and we'll do it later on in the season. You'll understand. We all are, not you yet, because you're still playing. We all are part of a tradition. We fight for the red, white, and blue. You have yet to understand tradition. You'll figure it out. There's Parrish over there. You'll figure it out when you leave. Then you become part of the tradition. The tradition is we always bring that helmet. We always. This is who I play for. This is who I coach for. This is who I coach for. Still red, white, and blue. The reason we say pride is because we have pride in our school. We have pride in the Trojans. We have pride in Trojan football. But the reason we say boom is because of Jakari Watkins. That's what he said. Am I correct? That's why we say boom. He said boom because that's what he liked, that sound, when he brought that helmet on somebody. You have to be a part of this tradition. There's nobody that should scare Trojans. And by the way, when we lost those three boys, we ended up being 13-1. We played 14 games. And nobody complained. That was a hard year, man. But it's part of our tradition. BC3 is part of our tradition. Bring that hammer is part of our tradition. Man on fire is part of our tradition. It is your turn to fight for our tradition. Your turn. Drop your doggone ego, man. Fight for the Trojans. Charge!
Chad!
Hey, whistle, whistle.
Boom! Hi! Hi! Hi!
5, 3, 1, 2, 3.